You've been told your whole life that willpower is a muscle, right? That if you just try harder, you can resist anything. But what if that's a lie? What if it's a conspiracy even, designed to hide a much, much deeper truth about our own biology?
I mean, think about it. You know that moment, it's late, you know you should be sleeping, but you just keep scrolling. Or you swear you're done with the cookies, but your hand is already reaching for another one. What is actually going on there?
Well, here's the secret. It is not a moral failing. You are not weak. What's happening is a full-blown biological energy crisis inside your head. And the craziest part? It's being triggered by things you've been told are actually good for you.
So here's the science. When your blood sugar crashes, your brain, well, it kind of panics. It needs to save fuel for the really important stuff, so it literally dims the lights on your prefrontal cortex. That's your willpower and decision-making hub. And just like that, resisting the dopamine hit from your phone or a sugary snack becomes almost impossible.
Okay, so what's causing these energy crashes in the first place? Well, it all starts with what I like to call the healthy food conspiracy. And this is where the lie gets really, really good.
Get ready for this. We've all been taught that a glass of fruit juice is a healthy way to start the day. But look at the data. A single glass of orange juice has 25 grams of sugar. You know what else has 25 grams of sugar? A can of Coke. That's your entire maximum recommended daily intake right there in that healthy breakfast. And as the biochemist Jesse Inchauspé puts it, once you strip out the fiber, your body doesn't care if the sugar came from a fresh orange or from a sugar beet. To your system, it's just a massive flood of glucose that sends your body into overdrive.
And this is how they get you. Food companies slap a no added sugar label on that juice carton, and hey, they're not technically lying. They didn't add any sugar. It was already there. It's a clever, deceptive marketing trick that gets you to blow past your daily limit without a second thought.
But this isn't just about your focus or your food cravings. This biological roller coaster affects everything, including your mood and even your relationships. And there is a wild scientific study that proves it.
You're gonna love this. Scientists literally gave married couples little voodoo dolls of their spouse and a box of 51 pins. And the instructions were simple. At the end of each day, every time your partner annoyed you, just stick a pin in the doll.
The results were absolutely stunning. The people who had the most unstable blood glucose levels, the biggest spikes and crashes, stuck way more pins in the dolls. Unstable blood sugar literally made them more irritable, more aggressive towards the people they loved most.
So let's trace the crime scene. First, you drink that healthy juice, and bam, a huge glucose spike. Your body scrambles to clean it up, releasing a flood of insulin, but it often overcorrects. That leads to a drastic glucose crash. Your brain flips into alert mode, screaming for more fuel, which is what triggers those intense cravings and that hangry, irritable feeling. You're not a jerk, your brain is just starving.
Okay, this is where things get really serious, because the consequences aren't just about you right now. What you eat can actually create echoes that affect the next generation. It happens through a process called epigenetics. Now, think of it like this. Your diet doesn't change your baby's actual DNA blueprint, but it can flip these little dimmer switches that sit on top of the DNA. And these switches can actually program your child's future risk for things like diabetes, obesity, and even certain psychiatric disorders.
And we have cold, hard proof. During a government mandatory sugar ration in the UK, pregnant women ate about half the sugar they normally would. Decades later, scientists tracked down their adult children and found they had a 15% lower risk of developing diabetes. The mother's diet literally reprogrammed their child's long-term health.
And it's not just about what to avoid, it's also about what you need to add. Choline is absolutely essential for a baby's brain development, yet a staggering 90% of expecting mothers aren't getting nearly enough. It's a massive knowledge gap in our food system, and it has profound consequences.
Look, I know this all sounds a little bleak, but it's actually incredibly empowering. Why? Because if this is all just biology, that means you can use biology to fight back. You can actually reclaim control.
And it is so much simpler than you'd think. Here are 3 simple hacks. Number 1, eat your veggies first. The fiber creates this protective mesh in your stomach that slows down how fast sugar gets absorbed. 2, start your day with a savory, protein-rich breakfast to completely avoid that morning glucose roller coaster. And 3, use your muscles after a meal. A quick 10-minute walk, or even just doing calf raises at your desk, forces your muscles to literally soak up that extra glucose from your bloodstream.
So, the next time you feel that uncontrollable urge for a snack or just one more scroll, ask yourself this. Is this a failure of my willpower
Or is it just a biological program running in the background? And if it's just a program, what's stopping you from rewriting the code?